Well, hey there beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma Lyons, your abundance block dissolver, and today we are going to dive deep into a topic that's a total game changer for every single entrepreneur out there, and that is the topic of money ceilings. So if you're finding success in your business, but keep hitting this roadblock, and maybe you're struggling to break through a specific income level, like, I don't know, 10K a month, trust me when I say that you are not alone. Today, we're going to unravel the mysteries behind these mysterious money blocks so we can start creating those financial breakthroughs that you've been looking for. But before we dive into this transformative journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Now, I want to share a story with you that you might resonate with. So imagine this lady, Joanne. She was my client, and she was doing pretty well. You know, she's a fitness coach. She was doing well. She was making 10K a month. But the thing is, she sensed there was this untapped potential there. There was so much more that she could be doing. There were so many more people that she could help. And she had tried everything. She was following really good social media strategies, using marketing strategies. She had done courses, all of these gurus, and had invested a ton of money in herself. But even with all of that, breaking through that upper limit of 10K really felt like an insurmountable wall. I'm wondering if you guys can relate. Well, when I started working with her, we worked on the underlying fears holding her back, and they were from childhood, no surprises there. And once we started unraveling them, things really started to take off for her. And she was amazed by how easy it was, you know, to get people to pay her that money and to reach that new level. Whereas before, she was just constantly working hard and getting nowhere. So whether you're wrestling with 10K or battling with the elusive 6 figures or trying to get to 7 figures, trust me when I say that this is a struggle so many entrepreneurs face. And in this video, we're not just going to scratch the surface, we're actually going to dive right in and break out those secrets to shattering those invisible barriers to get to your next level. So what's the deal with these money ceilings? Let's break it down. Just imagine for a second your house. You have a thermostat set for a comfy 22 degrees, right? About 71 Fahrenheit. You set it, but when it gets too hot outside, the sun is shining, the house gets really hot, that thermostat kicks in and the aircon turns on to regulate the temperature back to your set point of 22 degrees. It's the exact same principle. If it's snowing outside, the system recognizes that it's getting too cold and turns up the heat to get the room back to your comfortable point. Back to your comfortable set point. With your business as well, you've got a thermostat. Your business or money thermostat is set to what we deem safe. If you try to push beyond, the alarm goes off and nudges you right back to the comfort zone. Now, I know this might seem hard to believe, but your money and your level of success operate in the same way. We all have safe income level. Once you cross that boundary and your subconscious alarm goes off, you are actually pushed back to your comfort zone. It's like the thermostat, but for your bank account, for your business success. See this with people who've won the lottery. You know, statistics show in the US that about 70% of people who win the lottery end up filing for bankruptcy within a couple of years. Crazy, right? So why is that? Well, it's because they only worked on the outside and never changed the inside thermostat to get them feeling comfortable with that larger amount of cash in their life. And I'm not saying this at all to try to make anyone feel bad. If you're relating to this, congratulations, it's not your fault. It's just how our brains were wired. You see, the human brain, it's designed to keep us all safe and alive in familiar territory. And that trumps making a few extra bucks or venturing into uncharted territory where we could be attacked, rejected, where we could lose everything, where we could be abandoned or betrayed. You see, I know it might seem strange, but we all get comfortable in our comfort zones, you know, even if it means getting comfy with struggle, or quite a lot of people, you know, being just over broke. The fact is, all of us can get comfortable with struggle, and that becomes our default setting, just like the thermostat in your house. Now, what's the common thread that keeps us firmly planted in these money struggles? Well, this is probably going to surprise you, as I know you really want to be successful and you're consciously all in to get to your next level. But if you're feeling stuck, trust me, there's actually a teeny tiny secret part of you that's actually scared to death of reaching that next level. So even if consciously you're ticking all the right boxes, doing all the right things, working really hard, when that fear kicks in, it can slam the brakes on and send you hurtling back to the comfort zone of success and wealth that you were already at. And this is the underlying reason why we have that ceiling, that income ceiling. So how do we shift this? It's not a case of trying harder, as probably a lot of you might know. You might have tried that one. I know I really did. I worked so hard trying to change it. There are tons of gurus out there as well that tell you, just follow my formula, just do the thing, follow, and you'll get to 6 figures, you'll get to 7 figures. But let me tell you, I've tried it. Loads of my clients have tried it. Even if those strategies, or even when those strategies are brilliant, amazing, and incredible, even if all that is 100% true, if your thermostat doesn't shift alongside those techniques, nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to create lasting change. And that's when people end up feeling totally stuck and frustrated. Trust me, I've been there, and so have quite a few of my clients before they came to me. They were frustrated, just like I was, that nothing that they were doing was working. Even with all the amazing tools and strategies that they had, nothing seemed to work for them. So what's the answer? Well, we need to adjust our internal thermostat. If you're serious about a breakthrough, it all begins by shifting gears inside yourself, so you can actually feel safe to reach that next level and to actually stay there. To shatter these money ceilings, we're not skimming the surface here. We're going to dive deep into the roots. We've got to address those limiting beliefs, the fears of success, the imposter syndromes, all that stuff that can really slam the brakes on your success and getting to your next level. So here I'm going to share with you a couple of tips and strategies to break through those things so that you can reach your next level starting right now. First thing, you got to set clear goals for what you want and dream big. So the first tip is to set clear goals. Now, I want to talk goals first here because I'm sure all of you guys have amazing goals. I want you to set incremental goals, breaking down your financial aspirations into smaller, achievable steps, and also have that big goal, the big goal of where you want to go. And when you tune into that, recognize if there any fear, discomfort comes up. You might notice that things get a little bit uncomfortable. And I know it might seem counterintuitive, but you've got to feel that fear rather than shoving it down into the deepest recesses of your mind. So recognize the fear. Once you start feeling that discomfort, one powerful tip is just ask yourself this question. What's the worst thing that could happen if I break through this income barrier? What's the worst thing that could happen if I became that successful? I know this might seem strange, but when you find the fear underneath that sensation, when you face those fears head on and really lean into that fear and see what's underneath it, you find things like, I'll be rejected, I'll be abandoned, I'll lose it all. And then maybe you've got this inner child part of you, you can understand what's the point, right? You might as well just stay where you are. And that's the part of you that's slamming the brakes on you getting to your next level. So once you recognize the fear, next step is to release that fear. So feel the fear in your body, tune into it, consciously breathe into it, and, recognize it. That's really important. And you can consciously start to let it go. When I'm working with my clients, I help them really accelerate this process and tune into that part of them and kind of unfreeze that part of them from that fear. But you can do that too. Maybe there's a little girl inside of you that's really fearful, connect to that part of you and reassure her that everything's moving forward in a safe way and that we all get to be safe. Now, once you've worked with that, the next step is actually start rewiring yourself for a whole new destiny. Once you help the scared part of you let go of the freeze response, you can get into creating more powerful beliefs for yourself. So write them down and start saying them to yourself, start repeating them to yourself in the mirror every single day for 7 days. I challenge you. You could even start right now after this video. Trust me, if you do this, you can easily start to shift the roadblocks to your next level. You see, the unknown is often the real breaks. You see, even if it feels weird, I invite you to look at those things head on and just watch as the grip starts to loosen. And remember, the more light you shine on the unknown, the less power it holds over you. Finally, my final tip here is to watch the energy that you bring to things you do in your business, right? The energy you bring into your work, to your clients you meet, to your goals, and all your interactions with people. It plays a pivotal role in your success journey. So picture this, you set a goal, you've recognized and released those fears, and now it's time to infuse your actions with that positive energy of success. So that means every task you take, every decision you make, just see it, visualize it infused with that energy of success, abundance, and prosperity. It might seem a little woo-woo, but trust me, it's like that song, it ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Now, we've covered here in this video a ton of really valuable stuff. So I invite you to put this stuff into action. Just watching this stuff isn't going to change anything, but if you put it into action, you can do a 180 on your success in your business and also in other areas of your life. Now, here's your next move. Reach out if you're nodding along and you want personalized guidance. Don't hesitate to schedule a call with me and let's crack open the doors to your financial abundance. Trust me, these transformations don't have to take a long time. I know I did it the long way, but now I really know how to help my clients shortcut that process so they don't have to go through all the pain, all the struggle, all the years of self-sabotage, all the decades of feeling there was something wrong with me. I can shortcut that for you. So get support. That is my best advice. Through my journey, I figured out all the barriers and blocks we put up to our own greatness, and I was so stuck for many years. So trust me when I say, if I can do it, so can you. So reach out if you want support on your journey to really accelerate your progress forward. So share the thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, so this is Emma Lyons, your abundance block catalyst, signing off. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and remember, it's your time to shine.